Here's a few problems on the study guide that have to do with measurement and geometry. The first problem, how much paper will be needed to cover the box below with no overlap? So I've got a box. How many sides are there to the box? There's 6. So I just need to be sure that I cover all 6 sides. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to call this spot here, this part of the box, the top. And boxes, opposite sides are the same. So what is the area of the top and bottom? Because I'll need some paper to cover this area. Well, this is 8 feet by 3 feet. So I have 8 times 3 feet. That'll give me the area. And I have a top and a bottom. So if I multiply that times 2, I will get the top and the bottom. So if I call that the top and bottom, let's color code things here. The top and bottom is that color. And let's make this orange here. We'll call that the sides. So I have 2 sides, right? Of course I do. It's a box. So this side has a length of 8, and this width is its height, which is 4 feet. It's this length right here. So that 4 feet is this 4 feet. So it's 8 times 4, and I have 2 of those, right? And that's the orange highlighted part. So the only thing I have left is this end. So I have 2 ends. So the ends are 3 feet by 4 feet, and I have 2 of them. I'll notice when I look here as a little check, between these 3 problems here, the 8 appears twice, the 4 appears twice, and the 3 appears twice. You'll always have this arrangement if the length, width, and height of your rectangular prism or box are different. So if I multiply these out, 8 times 3 is 24, times 2 is 48. In this case, feet times feet is feet squared. 8 times 4 is 32, times 2 is 64 feet squared. 3 times 4 is 12, times 2 is 24 feet squared. So all I need to do now is add all these sides together and I'll have it. 8 plus 4 is 12, plus 4 is 16, carry the 1. So 6 and 4 is 10, 12, 13. So there's 136 feet squared of paper that's needed. What is the volume of the box below used to ship documents? So I have a triangular prism here. So remember the volume of these boxes, one way to see it is the base times the height. In this case, the base is a triangle. So it's like this one triangle, it's repeated this entire length. So what's the area of the triangle? Or I should say it's the base area. So the triangle is going to be 5. So there's the one length, and there's the one length, and I have to divide it by 2. So I have 5 times 5 divided by 2. So it's this triangle for this distance times 8, or 8 over 1. I can see that I can cancel this 2, and that would turn that into 4, because this is 2 times 4. So I have 5 times 5 times 4. That is, I have 5 feet times 5 feet times 8 feet. So 5 times 5 is 25, times 4 is 100 feet squared. That is the volume of the box.